Welcome everyone to the stream. Appreciate you guys all being back here today. Welcome to episode 5 of Hogwarts Legacy. We're going to go ahead and get started into some good old fun stuff. Continue on our journey of becoming a all-powerful wizard. Where we left off, we were kind of doing some side missions yesterday. And doing some of the main mission. Now we know where we can find the missing pages to the book that we found in the hidden section. Excuse me. Which we are going to go do. We got Riley Murdoch, as you know, our wonderful friend in arms. And our person who is going to be the almighty wizard. There's that little welcoming page for you guys in the chat. Appreciate you guys being here as always. Let's take a rip before we dip. Let's see where we got to go today. We can go get find the treasure later. We're gonna go to Jack Doll.
Revelio.
A lot of dancing mushrooms over here. Is this okay?
Lumos. Accio. Incendio. Revelio. Incendio. Revelio.
Oh yeah, baby. I don't know what this means.
Revelio. Revelio. Accio. Incendio. Levioso. Accio. Incendio. Levioso. Revelio.
All right.
Revelio. Revelio.
Let's go. And we got another Merlin thing, baby.
I know what that means. Merlin trial.
Let's do the trial. Interesting.
Accio.
Maybe it has to do with Lumos, maybe?
Lumos. Incendio. Accio. Lumos.
What do I do? First off, I want to get uninvisible. And we're going to pink. Maybe Reparo? Oh, maybe it's not those?
Revelio. Reparo.
No? This new one?
Expelliarmus. Incendio. Accio. Levioso.
Okay. What's over here? Let's check.
Revelio. Lumos.
Ah, I see. I knew I had to do something with the light.
so tricky after all, Merlin.
Let's go, Merlin! I got you, baby. Well, I guess that's one way to do it.
Revelio. Looks rather dark in there. Never stopped me before. Revelio. Accio. Incendio.
It's you. Cost us
Incendio.
plan to make quick work.
Incendio. Protego. Incendio.
That's the best you can do, is it?
Accio.
Don't go down
Incendio.
easy. No!
Levioso. Accio. Incendio.
Chopping Yago.
Revelio.
The hell?
Revelio.
This place has seen better days.
Incendio. Revelio. Revelio. Levioso. Accio. Revelio. Accio. Lumos. Accio. Incendio. Levioso. Accio. Incendio. Accio. Potato. Lumos.
Well, shit.
Revelio. Accio. Incendio. Levioso. Accio. Levioso. Accio. Incendio. Accio. Levioso. Accio. Incendio. Accio. Revelio. Incendio. Accio. Reparo. Incendio. Accio. Levioso. Revelio. Accio. Revelio.
Here I am, as good as my word.
We meet again, Richard Jackdaw.
I suppose I shouldn't be surprised to see you. It took the cunning of a Slytherin to track down these pages.
Well said. Now where do we go from here?
Follow me. I shall lead you as far as I can, but I fear I may remain a tad reluctant to revisit the scene of my demise. Keep your eyes open for a bird bath. When you find it, say intramuros. I think it's Latin. Or Greek. As you can imagine, I never paid much attention in school. Shall we?
Aside from the bird bath, anything else I should look for?
Indeed. A few landmarks. A stone bridge, a waterfall, and, if I recall, a lake. You'll see.
You've been very helpful. Thank you.
Surprising how much of this is, rather unfortunately, coming back.
Revelio.
Yes. You know, the closer we get, the more I'm remembering. Probably best I leave you to it. Simply stick to the path and keep a sharp eye out for that bird bath. Adieu.
Accio.
Greek.
Protego. Accio. Incendio. Accio. Incendio. Levioso.
I need to go get some potions.
Revelio. Reparo. Accio. Incendio. Levioso. Protego. Stupid. Incendio. Accio. Levioso. Accio. Incendio. Levioso.
Here I am, as good as my word.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
I'm done.
Do let me know if I can be of any assistance at all. A wise decision. Thank you. I hope to see you again. Farewell for now. What can I do for you today? Very good. Never hurts to keep my stocks replenished. I hope to see you again. Farewell for now.
Revelio.
Here I am, as good as my word.
We meet again, Richard Jackdaw.
I suppose I shouldn't be surprised to see you. It took the cunning of a Slytherin to track down these pages.
Well said. Now where do we go from here?
Follow me. I shall lead you as far as I can, but I fear I may remain a tad reluctant to revisit the scene of my demise. Keep your eyes open for a bird bath. When you find it, say intramuros. I think it's Latin. Or Greek. As you can imagine, I never paid much attention in school. Shall we?
Aside from the bird bath, anything else I should look for?
Indeed. a few landmarks, a stone bridge, a waterfall, and, if I recall, a lake. You'll see.
You've been very helpful. Thank you.
Surprising how much of this is, rather unfortunately, coming back to me. Yes. You know, the closer we get, the more I'm remembering. Must I leave you to it? Simply stick to the path and keep a sharp eye out for that bird bath. Adieu. Is that like...
Accio. Incendio. Potato. Revelio. Revelio. Accio. Incendio. Potato. Stupid. Accio. Incendio. Lumos. Levioso. Accio. Potato. Levioso. Lumos. Incendio. Incendio. Accio.
Nothing to do now but keep going.
Revelio. Accio. Incendio. Revelio.
The waterfall. For a thief, Jackdaw's surprisingly as good as his word.
Lumos. Revelio.
Something oddly solemn about this place. Such regal creatures, stags. There it is, just as Jackdaw described. Revelio. Incendio. Intramuros.
Aren't you a little far from home?
Renrock knew you'd eventually lead us to whatever it is you're hiding. But, is that the best you can
Incendio.
do?
Accio.
No, that's embarrassing, isn't it? What an unfortunate disappointment!
No risk those loyalists will report back to Ranrock now. Let's see where Jackdaw has led me. I wonder how big this place is. Revelio. Leviosa. I can shoot the symbol, but it doesn't stay lit for long. I need to light all three before they time out on me. Impressive. That must be where all this leads.
Holy cannoli! This is cool.
Revelio. Someone didn't want casual visitors down here.
Spiders.
I wonder if any of my spells are this.
Potato. Stupid. Accio. Incendio. Stupid. Accio. Revelio.
I'm not gonna touch that. Ugh.
Potato. Stupid. Accio. Incendio. Stupid. Accio. Incendio. Potato. Stupid. Accio. Incendio. Revelio.
Ooh, one of these chests. Let's go. Ooh. Let's see what we got, folks. Got another legendary. 15. Let's go.
Revelio.
Got my dude draped out. Time to fight more spiders.
Jackdaw could solve this, so can I.
Revelio. Levioso. Revelio. Revelio.
I'm glad Richard Jackdaw left a little something behind for me, but where could he be? It's a good thing Jackdaw didn't fall down there.
Accio. Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Incendio.
An untouched chest. Jackdaw wasn't very thorough in his search of this cave.
Incendio. Revelio. Protego. Stupid. Accio.
Incendio.
Levioso.
That's odd. I'd have thought Jackdaw would have been interested in this loot, but there's no sign of him.
Incendio. Accio. 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 Incendio. Accio. Incendio. Protego. Levioso.
There's a
Revelio.
I'm glad Richard Jackdaw left a little something behind for me, but where could he be?
Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Accio.
An untouched chest. Jackdaw wasn't very thorough in his search of this cave.
Accio.
Not a headless skeleton in sight. But I may as well help myself to this. There it is. The bridge, it's almost complete. More spiders. These can't be what happened to the giant.
Protego. Accio. Incendio. Accio. Protego. Revelio. Accio. Incendio.
Farewell, monster. I can only imagine how the spiders have multiplied since Jackdaw came this way.
Revelio. Revelio.
I'm glad Richard Jackdaw left a little something behind for me, but where could he be? I'll need to look around for the symbol.
Levioso.
got the bridge.
Must be getting closer to Jackdaw's remains and those pages. We meet again, Richard Jackdaw. Thank you for keeping these pages safe all these years. Here it is, the map that brought your doom, Jackdaw. Is there something beyond this room? Incendio.
Potato. Stupid. Accio. Incendio. Levioso. Accio. Incendio. Potato. Stupid. Accio. Accio. Incendio. Levioso. Protego. Incendio. Incendio. Revelio.
Sheesh. Okay.
That's unnerving. What's happening? I've seen this before. In Gringotts and the restricted section.
Revelio.
Where am I?
That is a good question.
Oh no, the room's starting to flood. How am I being protected? What sort of magic is this? I can only hope this magic protects me until I'm able to make my way out of it. What is this place? Lumos.
Hey, yo.
Can it be?
It's Percival.
It's you.
Has someone finally found our map chamber?
I recognize you from the Pensives. You're Professor Rackham.
I am indeed. I must confess that I am surprised to see someone so young standing before me.
I'm the same age that you and Isadora Morganark were when you started at Hogwarts.
You've paid attention, and might I presume you share our ability?
To see traces of ancient magic? Yes, sir, I do.
As you have likely realized by now, our ability gives us a unique relationship with all forms of magic. We can access expressions of magic that few others can. Opportunities will arise that allow you to sharpen this rare talent. Do not squander them.
I won't, Professor. Thank you.
We have much to discuss. But first, a map found in a certain book led you here. Place the book on the pedestal.
I don't have the book with me, sir.
That is unfortunate. I'm afraid we must pause our conversation until you return with the book.
Very well. I'll retrieve the book right away.
Good. We shall speak again once the book is in place.
We got a lot of upgrades right there, boy.
I found the pages and the map chamber. Why would I need the book? I'm back at Hogwarts. I wonder when Professor Fig will be back. I did promise him I wouldn't neglect my studies while he was away. Suppose I haven't. With the book.
Accio. Revelio.
You need to learn Depulso, the banishing charm. Useful for pushing objects or adversaries away. Complete the required tasks and meet me in my classroom.
Oh shit, I get to learn to fly.
A dash of powdered bat spleen, I think.
Protego.
Alright. Let's see what potions we got here to learn a new spell.
Hello there. In the market for potions, are we? What can I do for you today? A wise decision. Thank you. I hope to see you again. Farewell for now.
Okay. So let's go to our quest. Acquire and use a focus potion. Use a Maxima and Endurance potion and use them simultaneously. Okay. So
Excellent. Lumos.
Reparo. Levioso. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Accio.
let's go back to Hogwarts. Actually, before I do that, I need to go back to my herbology class. Oh, you know, guys just casually sleeping on the floor. What's up? Definitely not a weird student at all, you know?
How are your assignments coming along?
I completed your assignments, Professor.
Good. You should be ready to learn Depulso. Let's see what you can do.
Depulso.
Concentrate. Do not let your mind wander. You've got it now. If you'd like to practice, and I think you should, it's best not to go flimsy. Well done. I'm glad to see that you seem staunchly determined to master.
Also.
Alright, what other class do we gotta go to? Go to flying class. Alright. I guess we'll go to the tower.
Our neighbor at home knows someone who's related to the inventor.
Let's track it.
Revelio.
Who do you think will fall from their broom first?
Everybody grab a broom, and we shall get started.
Oh shit.
Mr. Clopton, your attention, please.
Sorry, Madam Kagawa.
Everyone, please welcome a new student to our flying class. The goal of today is to remind all of you how to maneuver on a broomstick safely, as broom flight is, first and foremost, a means of transportation. This, I fear, some of you have forgotten. Diving, rolling, and loop-the-loops will not be taught or in fact tolerated in this class. We'll leave that to professional Quidditch players, like the Toyohashi Tengu. Not a fan, I take it? Now, let's see how well everyone kept up with their practice over the summer holidays. For those who need a refresher, step up to your broom, say up firmly and clearly, then kick your leg over and rest your weight on the seat. Up! Thank you. Now, your turn.
Up!
Up!
Up, you stupid ratty school broom!
Up.
One leg over, so there's a leg on each side. None of that side saddle nonsense. A gust of wind will throw you right off. And if you hear my whistle while you're in flight, ground yourself at once. For your first lesson, fly through each ring in the courtyard. Do take
This'll
care.
take some getting used
the
to.
brooms are school property. I want them
This is
returned in
brilliant.
one piece. Well done. Now that you're acclimatized to your broom, let's see how well you manage with a more advanced exercise, shall we?
Oh, shit.
This next set of rings will take you around the grounds for more of a challenge.
What a view!
Hello!
I gotta change that button.
Ready for a flight?
This is rather fun.
Ah, the old boathouse. Wish you could have experienced crossing the lake as a first year. Whoa, our aquatic resident likes to make an appearance once in a while.
Aha! Brilliant!
Bro.
Ha! Good. I've got this.
Oh, well done! Have a moment? I say, I watched you fly through those rings. You seem to handle yourself on that dusty school broom well enough. I'd imagine you're ready for something a bit more challenging. But I'm getting ahead of myself. We haven't properly met. I'm Everett Clopton. Am I right in suspecting that a Slytherin like you might be interested in making an escape from class?
Can't say no to that. What did you have in mind?
A bit of a detour, so to speak. Follow me. The tour is about to begin. Follow closely now. Right now, we're flying over the Transfiguration Courtyard. Lovely as ever. Let's hope the headmaster isn't having tea by the window today. nice to get above it all, isn't it? Ahead of the gardens, the Hufflepuff common room windows just peek out. Bit claustrophobic for my taste.
How is Everett flying so quickly?
Here's something handy to know. Lean forward for a burst of speed. Helpful if you need to escape a tricky situation.
Ha! Now that's more like it.
You sure you're not part hippogriff? There's the famous bridge. Think of all the magic holding it up. I mean, look at it. And the owlery. That's a bit of solid architecture, isn't it?
Flying tips and a jaunt around Hogwarts. This is quite the tour, Everett.
That's Kagawa's whistle. This concludes our tour. Best hurry back. Looks like she's already dismissed class. Better hurry and hand in our brooms. Dismount here.
And where have you two been?
Oh, hello, Professor. We were trying to get a bit of extra practice in.
Hefty points will be taken from each of you for not following my instructions. Mr. Clopton, I am disappointed in you. You're in this class because you're still not showing yourself, or frankly, your broom, the proper respect.
But, Professor...
Enough. Class is finished for the day. As for you, you do well to use better judgment in the future. Chin up. That was some rather good flying.
Sorry about that business with Kagawa, but you have to admit, those views were worth it.
It was worth losing a few house points for that detour.
You seem at home on a broom. Bet if you had a fancy model, you could fly laps around Imelda. She's Kagawa's favorite. I could show her a thing or two if I had my own broom. Hate having to return the school broom after class.
Perhaps I have to purchase a broom then?
If you can, you should. Wish I could. I recommend visiting Albie Weeks at Spintwitches in Hogsmeade. He's always looking to test new models. I'll keep an eye out for you in the sky.
I can fly now, bro.
I've not forgotten about our library venture. How did you fare? If you're keen for some illicit spell practice, meet me outside the Defense Against the Dark Arts classroom. I know a discreet place near there.
Good day to you. I require assistance with a delivery and thought you might be interested. Please visit me at J. Pippin's Potions if you'd like to earn a few coins.
Please meet me in the 7th floor corridor as soon as you can. I have an idea for somewhere you can focus on your studies, away from prying eyes and distractions.
Okay, so we got a lot of quests we can do here. Let's see. So... Alright, so we're going to go ahead and do this. So we're going to go to Hogsmeade. Go ahead and do this favor for our boy. Might visit and go get a broom. Okay. Actually, I am. the broom place. There's a broom place. Oh, there. Yeah, let's go to the broom bitch. Get us a broom.
Oh, hard work and good luck go hand in hand. And the odd chance.
Ah, new face. Wonderful.
Hello, Mr. Weeks, is it?
Albie Weeks at your service. Welcome to Spintwitches. Apologies if you came by before and weren't able to come in. Shop's been closed since trade routes were disrupted. Had to travel as far as London to meet with my supplier. And I've only just returned, thankfully with inventory. I presume you're in the market for a new broom? Got a few rare U-weavers available. Ember Dash, Silver Arrows. Wind Wisps too. No matter what broom you choose, you'll be pleased. They're all exceptional, both in quality and performance.
Sounds quite the array of brooms. I'll have a look around. Thank you.
Let's see what broom we can get.
The young today aren't willing to put in the work to learn magic. Too busy with fizzing whizbees, if you ask me.
One never knows when society will be thrown into the midst of unrest.
That item is of the highest quality. That item is of the highest quality. That item is of the highest quality.
Should we go with the ember?
That item is of the highest quality. Nice doing business with you.
Alright, we got
Whilst
some
nearly any
broom.
broom will certainly be a step up from the practice brooms in Kagawa's class, they all have their limitations. You seem to be a flyer who might be interested in, say, some enhancements?
Go on.
Ha! Knew I was right about you. I think you'll be quite happy with the performance of any broom at lower altitudes. But you may notice that speed consistency tends to falter as you rise. I believe I can remedy this issue. I have some ideas for enchantments, upgrades, if you will, that will improve the performance of any broom you fly. What I need is someone to conduct a broom flight and report back to me so I can perfect the upgrades. As it happens, another Hogwarts student, Imelda Reyes, is using abandoned broom courses for time trials. Clever girl. An ideal situation for collecting flight statistics. If you were to compete for the best time and succeed, then report back to me with how your broom behaved, I could complete work on my first upgrade. What say?
That sounds intriguing. I'll see what I can do.
Thank you. It'll be
wanna
worth
be
your
the
while.
best at everything.
If I'm right, the new upgrade ought to enhance brooms in every regard. And I can give you a special price. The time trial should be a bit of fun too. Go to the Quidditch pitch and Imelda Reyes will sort you out. Once you've beaten Imelda's time, be sure to let me know.
Alright. Go to my potion guy. What up,
We have
Poppy?
everything a young student might need when it comes to potions. Have a good look around. What can I do for you today?
Let's see what you got.
A wise decision. Thank you. I hope to see you again. Farewell for now.
Hello, Mr. Pippin. You need help with a delivery?
Yes, I do. A capable student such as yourself should have no trouble making the trip to Cambridge. It's just south of Hogwarts.
What do you need delivered?
Fatima Lawang ordered a few invisibility potions. I used to go myself, but lately Fatima has taken to turning every visit into an argument. Constantly complaining about the quality of my stock. But how can I maintain excellence when she orders so often, giving me no time to brew? If you take this rather irritating task off my hands, I'd happily allow you to claim the delivery fee from Fatima.
I'd be happy to help with the delivery.
You've no idea how grateful I am, truly. Here are the invisibility potions she requested. Hopefully she won't give you too much trouble. She's a talented potioneer in her own right. I dare say I wouldn't mind having a look at her potion recipes one day.
Okay, where do I need to take these? Hogwarts Valley. Alright, so I can go here then at least.
Complete the tasks I've given you, and then meet me in my classroom to learn Defindo, the severing charm. It's typically used to cut an object, but can be a powerful weapon when needed.
I get to cut some stuff. Let's check that. What do I need to do for that? Alright. Acquire and use an invisibility potion. Acquire and use a thunderbolt potion against enemies. Okay. Cool. Do that on my way back. How do I use my broom? That's how I do.
Always lick that
Unicorn blood will
Pippin.
keep you alive.
Always been keen on Keenbridge. Hang on to your valuables, that's all I'll say.
Revelio.
That Pippin should have been here by now.
My father always taught me that I wandered the river.
Always lick that Pippin.
A full day's work.
Revelio.
That Pippin should have been here by now. Always lick that Pippin.
I have a terrible
Repulsor.
That Pippin should have been here by now.
Repulsor. 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 Accio. Repulsor. I myself would be proud.
Bam! Let's go, Merlin. Found 6 of those bad boys for you.
Always lick that Pippin.
My mother used to say I was lazy.
Revelio.
That Pippin should have been here by now.
Revelio. Revelio.
Always late, that Pippin.
The tail.
That Pippin should have been here by now.
I could use some gold.
Revelio.
Please.
Always late, that Pippin.
I wonder what Merlin...
That Pippin should have been here by now.
Revelio.
Defender might seem like harmless fun. Head up like a live snake.
Who needs keys when you know Alohomora?
Just because you know Luma.
Always late, that Pippin.
Madame Luang, I have a delivery from J. Pippin's potions.
Sent a child to do his work for him, did he? Always cutting corners and taking the easy way out. Did he have you brew them for him as well? Doesn't matter. You could probably do it better than he can anyway.
Here are the potions you requested.
You think it's so simple? I know Pippin is always trying to cheat his customers. Cutting corners to save some galleons for himself at the expense of quality. You'll not be getting a canut out of me until you prove the potion works. Drink it.
Seems simple enough. I'll do it.
I should think so.
It seems to have worked.
Well, I suppose that will do.
If the demand for potions is as high as you say, have you considered being easier to work with? Perhaps combining your recipes and skills?
Not a chance. That ne'er-do-well had his shop handed to him. The rest of us had to make our own way. I'll not give him the benefit of my hard work and gumption. If he fails on his own, so be it.
Very well. I shall let Mr. Pippin know I delivered the potions as requested.
You do that.
What do you have for sale?
What are we looking for today? A fine choice. Exactly what I would have chosen. Thank you for stopping in. appreciate it.
Go back to good old poppin', pippin', poppin', poopin', poppin', pippin'.
Welcome. Do let me know if I can be of any assistance at all.
I delivered the potions to Fatima Lawang.
Very good. And did she cause you any trouble?
I can see why you didn't want to go. She was quite cantankerous.
I do truly appreciate your help. And at least it's done with.
Delivering those potions was a bit more work than I'd expected. I'd like an additional fee.
I suppose that's business for you. Very well, I shall increase your pay, but I'm not at all pleased about it.
By the way, I found this book of potion recipes in Cambridge. Might it be useful to you?
Is this Fatima's recipe book?
You should keep it. She doesn't deserve to have it.
I appreciate what you're saying, but you have much to learn about respecting the property of others. Some things are sacred amongst potioneers. I shall return it to her immediately. What can I do for you today? A wise decision. Thank you. I hope to see you again. Farewell for now.
Alright. Now I gotta go do what exactly? I gotta go over here to... Let's go to... Sure, right here. And I'll start running. And then I think it said I needed to use a Thunder Brew on a bit track. Yeah. Thunder Brew.
Revelio. Revelio. Accio. Incendio.
Alrighty then. I got shit on. Hang on, did I do it? Yes, it did. Okay. Alright, let's go back to Hogwarts. Go to Flying Lawn.
If it isn't Slytherin's newest broom talent.
Hello, Imelda. Albie Weeks sent me.
Did he now? Still tinkering with his broom upgrade, no doubt. I tried to help him once. He nitpicked my flying technique, and that was the end of that. The nerve. Why is he roping you into his broom testing silliness? You've barely started flying from what I know. Caught wind of you showing off in flying class with Clopton.
Seems someone's jealous of my skills on a broom.
Me? Slytherin Quidditch captain. Jealous of you? Everyone knows that class is only for beginners, troublemakers, and bumbling baboons. But for some reason, now people think you're competition. Ugh, I can't be having that.
Perhaps I am competition.
You can't be what passes for Slytherin these days. Pff, ragged old hat's dropping its standards. Enough of this. Only one way to find out who's the better flyer. I hold one of the fastest times on this course. Let's see if you can beat it. Slytherin versus Slytherin.
Actually, why not? I can beat your record.
I'm so looking forward to seeing you lose.
I'm gonna win. What do I do? What do I do? What do I do?
Did it?
Holy crap.
Made it. Now that's more like it. This is rather fun.
Oh yeah, I'm locked in, baby. Shoo!
This is rather fun.
Get splurged on.
Ugh, that's not. You must have cheated. Ugh. Fine. You won.
Yeah, you suck.
Don't think this is over. You can't determine skill from one single trial.
Surely my win means something.
You're not terrible, but you're still going to have to prove yourself if you want to earn my respect.
Shut up, Imelda.
I don't want respect from the likes of you. All you do is insult people.
You and everyone else need to get a thicker skin. Anyway, I'm moving on to the next course. It's near Irondale and offers a much tougher challenge. You can try to prepare by racing this course again. Just check in at the podium, where the leaderboard is. You can check your time and start the race. We'll see next time if your win here was more than just a fluke. Whilst on an errand for Albie Weeks.
Go to Albie again. Hang on, this might be a little something. Hey, brother.
Oh, you're back. With something to report, I hope?
Oh, yeah, I beat her.
Mr. Weeks, I was able to set a record on my broom.
Incredible. Miss Reyes must have been shocked. Tell me, how was the broom?
A little turbulent, and it's wanting for a bit of speed, but it fared well enough. I will say that it tended to drift a bit to the left on certain turns. Heard a slight swoosh when I dipped.
Oh, thank you. That's precisely what I needed to know. Drifted, eh? I shall get to work immediately. Even the naysayers will be forced to admit that my work's had potential all along.
I'm excited to hear more.
I have a very good feeling about this upgrade. I guarantee you'll be pleased. Expect to hear from me soon.
You got it, Captain.
How to address...
Alright, well, we got else to do. Someone is looking for a new opponent at the Summer's Court. Oh my god. Okay, we got a lot to do, baby. Okay, I did that.
...of altitude as it relates to speed.
Alright, cool.
Thanks for stopping
wait,
by.
Wait, no,
Hope
no,
to see you
I need
again.
to show something to you guys. Yeah. Yoink. Yoink. Yoink.
Thanks for stopping by. Hope to see you again.
Cool. Alright. Now we gotta go back to the Boink. Do I have a thing for it or no? I guess the I'm about to go kick somebody else's tushy. Ruby Wheel.
Success. Oh, oh! Did it. Made it. Ha! Now that's more like it. This is rather fun. Brilliant. Success. Ha! Now that's more like it. Did it. Vegas! Oh, did anyone else see that?
Whatever, I can't do that until I probably get my upgrade. So let's go to then. Okay, so that's not even what I'm doing. Let's go speak with this person and see what's happening.
The Daedalian keys are back. Aren't they brilliant?
Is everything all right?
Yes, I'm sorry. I'm Nellie, by the way. I'm just so excited that the Daedalian keys are back.
The what keys?
The Daedalian keys. Surely you've seen them flying about. Rumor is that a former headmistress, Professor Mole, conjured them to protect the contents of certain locked cabinets years ago. Professor Black couldn't be bothered to disenchant the keys, and they appear every few years. You should try to catch one.
Why would I do that?
Each key will lead you to a locked cabinet somewhere in the castle. If you can manage to get the key into the cabinet lock, not an easy task, you may find a reward.
Perhaps I'll give it a go.
I hope you do. In fact, I think I heard one of the keys in the astronomy tower. You should listen for them. I hope you follow a few keys at least. If you manage to open a cabinet, I'd love to know what you find, if anything.
Yeah, I ain't walking all the way up there. Hell no.
A Daedalian key. I wonder where it might lead me. There's the cabinet. How do I get this key in there? Yes.
Ah.
An old coin. Perhaps Nellie knows what it means.
Do, 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 do.
Were you able to follow one of the Daedalian keys?
Hello, Nellie. I managed to get a Daedalian key into its lock.
Brilliant! What did you find in the cabinet?
A curious token of some sort.
Looks like some sort of house token. I bet it unlocks house chests. I call them house chests. I've seen the one in Gryffindor and heard they're also in the other common rooms as well. Keep an eye out. I do hope you
Interesting, okay.
continue on. For so much effort, the prize must be something.
So let's go to my Slytherin courtroom then. We'll find out what this is and then...
This must be my house chest. Seems I'll need to find more house tokens if I'm to... I should see this through and find the Slytherin house chest.
Alright, guys. I am going to be right back to use the bathroom.
writing is a big part of my work, and writing takes time. So to save time, I use Grammarly. Grammarly is an AI-powered writing tool that helps you from start to finish, from brainstorming to outlining to rewriting and more. It helps me save time from my workflow and thus gives me back time for my self-care routines. One way I like to use Grammarly is to help me expand on my video ideas and organize my thoughts. So here I just have a few notes of a new video concept that I could do, and then I'm using Grammarly to help me expand on that idea, create kind of a rough outline, and Grammarly can even help me write an intro for that video concept. This is so helpful for when you're stuck in the writing process. I find that it's really hard to write from just a blank page. Sometimes you just don't know what to say, where to start. So Grammarly gives you a really good starting process, and then you can go ahead and edit everything yourself and add your own flair. Another cool way to use Grammarly is to use it to summarize your emails. So if you get really long emails, you can just copy and paste that into Grammarly, ask it to summarize for you, and then you can also ask for like a TLDR, where it just gives you a list of the most important points. I also really like that Grammarly can help you suggest how to reply to your emails so that it gets you started in your responses, and it saves a lot of time just writing emails. Grammarly is an easy way to up you and your team's productivity at work. If you'd like to try it out, you can sign up and download Grammarly for free. What was that?
FX's American Horror Stories.
Alright guys, I'm back. Got me some ice cream cake and a glass of eggnog. Alright, let's go ahead and go to Weasley.
What are you up to now?
You just said that to me, weirdo. Alright.
Professor Weasley? Somewhere away from prying eyes.
Forgive me, the headmaster stopped me and I... Merlin's beard! I see you've wasted no time. Well done. Shall we?
After you, Professor. What is this place?
This is the Room of Requirement. It only appears when one is in real need of it. Ordinarily, a student might stumble upon this room entirely by accident. If ever. I'd only planned to suggest to you how to find it by walking past that bit of wall, focusing on what you need. But you've managed to reveal the room on your own. While I'm here, we should take advantage of the moment. Now, where is Deke? He must have sneaked past and gone ahead.
Deke, Professor.
The house elf I was speaking to in my classroom your first day. Thought he might help you use the room once you've found it.
Revelio.
There's no chance I'm clambering over this mess. This presents the perfect opportunity to teach you Evanesco, the vanishing spell. You can cast Evanesco to vanish certain objects, such as these chairs and other things here in the room. I suggest you practice the wand movements first, then you can clear the chairs away. Splendid. Now, cast Evanesco on those... Excellent work. You'll note that you are now in possession of Moonstone. We shall discuss its uses later. Let's move on. Where in Merlin's name is that elf?
Revelio.
Is that... Goodness. My old school bag. I wondered where that had got to. I can't believe it's still here. I'll just take a quick look at this. Give you an opportunity to explore on your own until we locate Deke.
Yes, Professor. Revelio.
Dear me. Can't you keep it down? Some of us are trying to rest.
Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Hope this isn't as precarious as it looks.
An intruder! Stop them!
Revelio.
No, not... that's not helpful, you worthless pile of tin.
This end of the room thought I need a bad cheeky thing.
Revelio. How does anyone other than a house elf manage to get around in here? What was that? Was that a golden snitch?
Perhaps you should
Accio.
sharpen your wits and find out.
Revelio. Accio. Reparo. Accio. Accio. Revelio. I hope that house elf can find us in here.
Yikes! Careful! Huh? Oh, there you are. Wait right there. Deke will come to you. Hello.
Ah, Deke, we've been looking for you.
Apologies, Professor Weasley. Deke was looking through some of what's appeared in the room since Deke was last here. Is this the student?
Indeed it is.
Deke is honored to meet you.
Deke has been a friend since I was a second year. We discovered this room together. I mentioned you to Deke. We believe that you might be able to benefit from this room like I did. Deke, would you be so kind?
Of course, Professor Weasley. The Room of Requirement will always be equipped for the Seeker's needs. It's unplottable, so won't appear on any map. Most happen upon it by accident, if ever. Deke's seen students in need of an extra file for potions stumble upon the room filled with them. You seem to have accessed it in its form as the Room of Hidden Things.
I was thinking about needing a place away from prying eyes. Brilliant.
Oh, that explains it then.
What I need specifically is a place where I can catch up on my schoolwork without distraction.
Well then, the room can provide you with precisely that. Now, it's time to focus on what you need. Just close your eyes. Imagine the room precisely as you need it. The room will do the rest.
You've given yourself quite a canvas to work with. I look forward to seeing what you do with the space. Ah, and it seems the room has provided you with a desk of description. Excellent. It can identify unfamiliar items of clothing. One should always understand the effects of anything in which one is clothed.
That's cool. No. Man, why did I geared it up? Ooh.
You'll find plenty of items of clothing that need to be identified. The desk will be an invaluable...
I imagine the desk of description will come in handy.
It will. I hope you'll take advantage of it. Now, I'll give you a brief lesson in conjuring. The room might not provide everything you need on its own.
Conjuring?
Yes, the magic of creating or conjuring objects. I'll teach you. Very good. When conjuring more complex objects, you'll need what's called a spellcraft. Spellcrafts are like recipes. They list the ingredients or resources needed to conjure a particular object. You should have acquired some for a potion station and potting table from tomes and scrolls in Hogsmeade.
I did. Where can I find the resources I need?
While resources such as moonstone can be obtained throughout the Highlands, it's much safer and easier to purchase them. They can also be collected by vanishing objects in the room, such as the chairs you vanished earlier. In fact, you should have enough resources for now.
I see. Can I regain resources by vanishing something I've already conjured?
You can indeed. Quite perceptive. Why don't you give it a try? Go ahead and conjure the potion station and potting table. You should find both familiar, since they'll resemble the ones you've already used to study magical plants and brew potions in class. Well done. You can use these whenever you need to brew potions or grow plants. Presuming, of course, you've collected any seeds or potion ingredients you need in Hogsmeade or outside the castle grounds. Deke will be here to answer any questions you may have. Do not underestimate his insights.
I will be sure to speak with Deke if I need anything. Thank you.
Good luck. I shall linger a bit longer in case you'd like to learn another transfiguration spell for use in the room.
Deke hasn't seen this many plants here before. Deke thinks you should be proud of...
I'm ready for the next lesson, Professor.
Very well. First, you'll need to gather some moonstone. You can acquire it by vanishing items here in the Room of Requirement, or you can gather it carefully outside of the Hogwarts grounds. Return to me once you've gathered enough, and we shall begin the lesson.
I have the moonstone you requested, Professor.
Good. Then we may begin your lesson. You can conjure more than potions and herbology tables. Conjuration can be used to decorate this space to your liking. Why don't you try it on the walls and floor?
Professor, I have some questions about conjuration.
Yes?
Actually, I don't think I have any questions.
I'm here if you do.
Professor, I have some questions about conjuration.
Yes?
Actually, I don't think I have any questions.
I'm here if you do.
Haha, pranked.
Good work. Shall we move on?
I've conjured everything I can. What's next, Professor?
I think you're ready to take on alteration. The altering spell will allow you to customize any conjured item. You can change the colors, patterns, and styles of your furniture to suit your taste. Let's get started, shall we? Watch closely as I demonstrate how to perform the altering spell. Just aim your wand at any conjured item and perform the altering spell to customize it.
Right. Altering spell.
Nicely done. Now you're ready for something a little more advanced. You can use the altering spell directly on the room's architecture. Try these new designs on the floor or balcony. Your space might benefit from a bit of ambiance, don't you think? Deke, would you mind?
Of course, Professor Weasley. Professor Weasley showed Deke this bit of magic some years ago. He thinks you'll enjoy it. Come and talk to Deke when you're ready.
You've been practicing.
Protego! Professor Weasley said I should ask you about changing the room's ambience.
Of course. What sort of overall look most appeals to you?
I'd like the room to feel natural and earthy, as though I'm outdoors.
Oh, sounds perfect.
Quite a difference. Of course, you needn't keep this style if you don't like it. You can always ask Deke to change it back. Now you have learnt a good bit about alteration.
Thank you, Professor. The room is full of possibilities.
Indeed. No matter how much time I spend here, the room always manages to surprise me. An even bigger space.
How did that happen?
The room equips itself to your needs. It must have sensed that you needed more space to practice spellcasting. If you'd like to customize the space further, you can use these spellcrafts. You'll find more of them both inside and outside the school.
Thank you, Professor. I shall keep an eye out.
Good. I'll leave you to it. This is your space now. Use it wisely.
Finish the room later.
Have you finished your assignments?
I finished the tasks, Professor.
Well, well. I trust you are meticulous in your efforts. After all, shortcuts only ever lead to shortcomings.
Yes, sir, of course.
Good. Ordinarily, I'd say it's not my concern either way, but you... I want to make sure you're well prepared. Talent and resolve are a potent combination. It would be a shame to let that go to waste.
Thank you, Professor.
Don't let it go to your head. Now, let's see how you fare with Diffindo. Wand at the ready. Focus. Diffindo can be dangerous if you're not paying attention. Very good. It seems you have a grasp on Diffindo. I would encourage you once again to practice here in the classroom. For your sake and that of everyone else. Diffindo! It's better to have a student who actually heeds instructions.
So then we got that. We're gonna go to Sebastian. And do this last task, and this will be episode 5. Ba, 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 ba. Hello, Sebastian.
Sebastian, it's been a while. It has. Glad you received my owl. I have something to show you.
First, let me thank you for what you did in the library.
Of course. Scribner tried to give me detention, but I have ways out of these things.
Well, you took the fall for me, and that counts for something.
Did you find what you were looking for?
I did, but something was missing. I'm not sure here is the best place to discuss it.
Understood. We can talk more in a moment, in the Undercroft. Not even the professors know about this place. This way. There's a secret passage just here.
It's well disguised. How did you find this place?
My friend, Ominous Gaunt. He named it the Undercroft. We used to play gobstones here all the time. With my sister.
Revelio.
She loved that infernal game. What I wouldn't give to lose to her again. I should tell you, I swore to Ominous I would safeguard this place. So please, keep this between us. He never confides in anyone. But he's trusted me since the day we met. I wouldn't want to jeopardize that. We used to sneak in here almost daily. We've never been caught.
I know Ominous. Met him in our common room. I've noticed he uses his wand to navigate the castle.
He does. No idea how, though. Ominous was born blind, and no spell could reverse it. His wand seems almost sentient. Not surprising, I suppose. Ollivander always says, the wand chooses the wizard.
Is that how he found this place?
No, someone in his family knew about it. The Gaunts are full of secrets. I've never heard anyone else speak of it, and I've certainly never seen anyone else here. Again, mention this to no one, especially Ominous. He has no love lost for his family or their secrets, but this place is special to him.
Of course. Ominous spoke to me about his family when we first met. To say that he has no love lost for them is an understatement.
Glad you understand. Anyway, the Undercroft has been a perfect place to sneak off to, away from prying eyes, and even practice otherwise forbidden spells.
Really? Like what?
Like the Blasting Curse. Professors say it's not an appropriate spell to teach students.
A proper magical education ought to include all magic.
My thoughts exactly. A spell like Confringo is only truly dangerous in untrained hands. Such spells should be properly taught, not banned. To be fair, I'm admittedly partial to more fiery forms of magic. But you should learn it. I can teach it to you safely here. It may take a while to get the feel for it. Mimic my wand movement. The incantation is Confringo.
Very well.
You're getting it. Ready to actually try it out? Stick to the targets, though. Best to keep the Undercroft intact. Have a go at those candelabras. Both have their uses.
Confringo!
Nice work. How's it feel?
That's
it!
I think I've got it.
Well done.
Go
I have to
Confringo!
say, I enjoyed that.
The first time Ominous and I practiced Confringo, we singed our eyebrows.
I would have paid to see that.
I swore we'd never live it down. To this day, there's something about that spell that's addictive.
This is exactly the type of magic I've been hoping to learn.
There's more where that came from. Been practicing similar spells here for ages. Although, I didn't tell Anne and Ominous about every one. Haven't been here in some time. It's not the same without Anne.
I'm sorry about your sister. If there's anything I can do...
Perhaps when I next head to Feldcroft, you could come along. Meet Anne. She could use some cheering up.
Just let me know when and I'll meet you.
Oh, she misses Hogwarts. She's been stuck at home with our guardian, Uncle Solomon. Unfortunately, you'll have to meet him too. Well, meeting a new student will be precisely what she needs.
I shall look forward to it.
Cheers. By the way, what was it you couldn't discuss out in the hall earlier?
I'm not sure where to start.
You said something was missing from what you found in the library. I assume it's to do with what you told me. About the Portkey, and Gringotts, and Ranrock.
Nothing gets past you. And yes, it is. As I'm sure you suspect, there is a bit more to all of this.
I'm listening.
You must promise to keep this between us.
I trusted you with knowledge of this secret Undercroft. You can trust me.
All right. I can see traces of ancient magic.
Ancient magic? I don't know what I was expecting you to say, but it wasn't that. What does that even mean?
Honestly, I'm not entirely certain. All I know is that I can see whispers of an old magic that hardly anyone else can. Fig and I think that Ranrock has somehow found a way to harness that magic's power.
Are you telling me that goblins may be wielding some sort of wizard magic?
That's what we're trying to find out.
And this ability of yours, does it allow you to wield this magic too?
I don't know.
Well, when you do know, tell me. I've been studying archaic forms of magic for ages. Perhaps we can help each other. In the meantime, with both Rookwood and Ranrock after you, I suspect a bit more time practicing the blasting curses in order. Spend as much time here as you'd like. And remember, keep this place between us. When I head to Feldcroft, I'll send you an owl.
Hello, Sebastian. Wait. You there? I can hear you.
Oh, hello, Ominous. I was just heading to our common room.
I've recognized that voice. You're the new 5th year. Did you just come from the Undercroft? How did you get in there?
That room's called the Undercroft. Ah, well, I was exploring and then suddenly found myself in a strange passageway.
Don't lie to me. No one stumbles upon that room. Sebastian told you, didn't he? You breathe a word about this place to anyone, and not even your precious Professor Fig will be able to help you. My father is friends with the headmaster. I am not afraid to exploit that connection if I need to.
You needn't threaten me. I'm not going to say anything about your Undercroft. And Sebastian is a good friend. You shouldn't immediately assume the worst of him.
I don't need you to tell me about my oldest friend. Thank you very much.
Ominous, I just meant...
I know what you meant. Sebastian gets himself in enough trouble. He doesn't need your help. Sebastian is going to get an earful about this.
Lumos.
on another adventure, are we?
All right. Well, people, I think we are going to be calling that there for the...
It can be used to levitate objects for a short time.
Excuse me,
Once
sorry.
you've completed a few prerequisite
Anyways,
tasks, do
that's going to
seek
be it
out
for
the cast.
episode 5 of Hogwarts Legacy. I will be back on the next episode later. Appreciate you guys being here. And of course, again, is Fishing out.